Hi everyone, my name is Eliza Shirazi and we're going to be doing a deck of cards routine. So I want to preface this workout by letting you know that I have my own fitness brand called Kick It by Eliza. You'll be able to see it behind me here. There are instructors all over the country and we're going virtual very soon so you can take online classes. Here is just a snippet of some of the moves that you would see in a Kick It class, and we're going to use a deck of cards to break this down. So this is the way it works. You're going to have 4 suits in your deck of cards, and each one represents a different exercise. So hearts are burpees, spades are core scoop-ups, clubs are squats, and diamonds are front kicks. You pull 3 of hearts, you're going to do 3 burpees. Just so you know, jacks are 11, queens are 12, kings are 13, and aces are 1. Set a timer for about 30 minutes, see how many you can fit in, and know that you can modify any of these movement patterns. You'll only need some water and maybe a mat if you don't have comfortable flooring or carpeting. And let's start with that warm-up. We're going to start our warm-up with some shoulder rolls. We're going to do 15 to the front and then 15 to the back. Do this with me in real time. We're targeting those shoulders and your upper back. So make sure you take that full rotation to feel the stretch all the way to the front, and then when you reverse your direction, all the way to the back. Keep moving. We're going to be reversing our direction right now, moving those shoulders all the way back, working those shoulder blades all the way down. Few more to go here. Keep breathing through it. A couple more to go and rest. Now we're going to do downward dog to plank. So you want to start in a forward fold by touching your hands down to your toes, but feel free to bend your knees here if that's too much on your hamstrings. Place your palms flat on the ground and begin to walk your feet back so your hips are high, stretching your back and arms. Knees can be slightly bent and feet are hip width apart. From here, gently glide out into a plank. Push your bottom down and have your shoulders stand right over your wrists. Make sure your core is engaged and then slowly push back to down dog, holding each position for about 5 breaths or so. Do 10 reps, and to modify, you can put your knees down in that plank position, which is called tabletop. Keep working through this, and remember, if that plank position becomes too intense, you can always drop your knees down, stretching your upper back, your hamstrings, activating your core, activating your legs. We're going to do just a little bit more here, breathing through it, out to plank. Lifting those hips nice and high. Taking an exhale each time you work back to your down dog. And slowly taking your time back out into your plank. Let's do one more and rest. We're going to get our heart rate up with some jump ropes. Suggested amount are 50 jump ropes. You can do a little bit more if you feel like that's not intense enough. So you just want to bring those arms in a forward motion just like you would if you were holding an actual jump rope. Staying light on those toes, you can move side to side or you can just do center jump ropes. And after you complete 50, you can rest. So one of the moves you're going to see are burpees. You want to start with your feet hip width apart, arms relaxed by your sides, and begin to bend your knees and lower your hands down to the ground. Then you're going to hop your feet back to plank position, making sure your hips are low and shoulders are in line with your wrists. Do 1 push-up at the bottom and reset back into plank. Finally, hop your feet back towards your hands and rise to stand. To modify, instead of hopping back to plank or back up to standing, you can walk your feet up. Next up are front kicks. Stand with feet hip width apart and raise one knee to the height of your hip. Flex your foot and extend your leg out as your standing leg is grounded. Bend the knee and then put your foot down and switch. Keep your arms up for balance. Is a seated position with your arms straight out at straight, legs lifted with bent knees so shins are parallel to the ground and toes are flexed. While holding this pose, extend your legs down and straighten them. Then begin to scoop your legs back up in that bent knee position to return to your boat pose. Think of this as moving your legs downward and to challenge your core, scooping up to work your lower abs, and then back to boat pose to reset. To modify, come back onto your forearms and do the same leg movement pattern. Start with feet hip width apart, arms relaxed by your sides. Begin to bend your knees and sit back as if you were to sit in a chair. Shoulders should be relaxed and arms can bend with you as your hands come up toward your face. As you lower down, you want to keep the weight in your heels and rise back up into a standing position. Guys, we pulled a 5 of hearts cards, so we're gonna do 5 burpees together. Let's try it. Remember, you can modify if needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, the next one that we pulled is a 3 of clubs, so we're going to do 3 squats. Feet hip width apart, pushing down. 1, 2, 3. All right, 10 of spades, so we're gonna do 10 scoop ups. Take a seat. Remember, you can modify, arms up, shoulders relaxed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we have 6 of diamonds, so we're gonna do 6 front kicks. And this is 6 kicks on your right leg and 6 kicks on your left leg. So let's start with those arms up. We're gonna take it right leg first. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. First 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, you guys, if you just did the workout with me, it probably took you between 10 and 15 minutes between doing the warm-up and the actual workout. So set your timer for about 30 minutes or so and see how many cards you can get through. Remember that this is meant to be fun and playful, and you can modify all of these movement patterns as needed. And it's a lot of fun when you have a friend with you. So grab a roommate, a friend, a family member, and play the deck of cards workout. Have fun.